Thank you for joining the Soroptimist International of Clovis screening of LUNAFEST. We hope you've laughed, that the films tugged at your heartstrings, and that you are motivated to make a difference in our community and around the world. And of course, thank you to Fresno native Zoe Smurr Byers for her film, What Anna Knew. We are proud to support the local artist as she exhibits a woman's voice in film. Speaking of hope, we hope you join us as a member and supporter of Soroptimist International of Clovis. Our website is siclovis.org, and we are active on social media. Find us, join us, and I can quite guarantee that you'll enjoy working with us to empower women and girls.
As a member of Soroptimist International of Clovis, I am delighted to introduce local filmmaker Zoe Smurr Byers. She's going to be talking about her film, What Anna Knew, that you just watched. Additionally, she will be telling you about her journey into film that started here in Fresno.
Hi, Linda. I just first off want to say thank you so much. Thank you to Soroptimist International of Clovis and LUNAFEST and all the sponsors for including a local filmmaker in the festival. I'm really honored.
Zoe, tell us a little about yourself and beginning your film career here in Fresno.
So I first got my start in sort of the film scene in Fresno through Fresno Filmworks. So I had been a fan of Fresno Filmworks and attended a lot of the screenings, and then I had been asked by Jefferson Beavers to make a promotional video for one of the screenings at the Tower Theater, and I just had a really great time making that. I made a few more, and yeah, that was kind of where I got my start. And also when I in 2013, when I came back from graduating from Berkeley, I was commissioned by a company that's now known as Broadway Media Distribution, owned by Quentin and Laura Sanford. So they commissioned me to make videos about the downtown revitalization process and sort of get people excited about it. And that was back when there was the whole debate about Fulton Street versus the Fulton Mall. And of course, now we know it's Fulton Street now. So, but yeah, I have always been really inspired by my hometown, and just really honored to be here.
What motivated you to tell this particular story through the American-Armenian lens?
So I really wanted to tell this story because I am actually half Armenian. I'm second generation Armenian American. My grandparents came over after World War II. They met in a displaced persons camp or a refugee camp in Germany, and they came here. And that's sort of my story of being Armenian American. But I know what I had noticed was that within the stories being told in the Armenian diaspora, that the Armenian genocide had sort of eclipsed everything, and sort of stripped away the nuances of the culture and the stories of what's happening today and what it's like to be Armenian American today. And so I just really wanted to represent that and tell my own story. So it's semi-autobiographical, and I like to say none of it happened, but it's all true. So yeah, I just really wanted to honor my culture and my experience.
Why was it important to you to have a predominantly female film crew?
It was really important to me to have a female helmed crew because women are really underrepresented in the film industry. And so being the director, the writer of this film, I wanted to give women a voice behind the scenes as well, and put them in those crew positions. I had a co-writer, a woman co-writer, and I just really enjoy working with women in general. And also, I felt that with the story being about a matriarch and about mother-daughter relationships, that it would do the story justice to also have those female voices and figures behind the scenes as well.
Now, I read something about you wanting to put some of William Saroyan's stories to film someday. Tell us a little more about that.
So it's funny, I put William Saroyan in the special thanks on this film because he just really inspires me. You know, he's from Fresno as well, Armenian, and so I identify a lot with him. And while I was at Berkeley, I wrote a capstone about My Name is Aram, a collection of short stories of his, which is all based in the town of Fresno. And it would just be a dream of mine to adapt those short stories into short films, or even the whole collection of stories into a full-length film one day. Yeah.
Zoe, thank you for sharing a bit of your life with us and for being a part of our LUNAFEST today.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you again, Linda. Thank you, Soroptimist International of Clovis, LUNAFEST, Fresno Filmworks, Clovis Roundup, all of the sponsors, and all of you watching. I really appreciate the support, and I want to thank you for supporting women in the film industry. It's been wonderful to see the progress and to see, even at the Golden Globes this past year, the first female director win for Best Director. So we are making progress, and I just want to thank you, and thank you so much for this opportunity.